Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Village of Oak Lawn Board of Trustees regular meeting. And our agenda is posted here tonight. We are meeting in the Village Hall Auditorium, 9446 South Raymond Avenue. It is meeting number 2025-07, Tuesday, April 8th, 2025, and it is 7:30 p.m. Roll call, please.
Mayor Vorderer.
Present.
Trustee Stalker.
Here.
Trustee Desmond. Trustee Sack.
Here.
Trustee Pembroke.
Here.
Trustee Olenichak.
Here.
Trustee Mallow.
Here.
We have a quorum. Would you all rise and recite the Pledge of Allegiance with me? I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
All right, we're going to start out tonight with a special recognition of our Olympic Ladies Eagles basketball team. Todd Malo, I see you back there. Are you going to join your brother up here and make this recognition? Okay, come on up. I wasn't going to let you get away with that.
So just a little bit of background with this team. They haven't necessarily been together previous years. They've been on separate teams. Well, this was the first year of this team being together, and oh my goodness, they are so good. I mean, when I do referee for them, and obviously there's not a team in town that is going to beat them, or in this state that is going to beat them, because they won gold.
Because you're a referee.
No. That's a good point. That's a good point. No, I had nothing to do with the national tournament. I only do the local. Games that they play. But we wanted to recognize them here tonight, bringing them kind of one by one up, and then the mayor will take pictures with everybody. So if you want to hold your applause to the end, they can come up as we call them out. The athletes are amazing. I don't know who the leading scorer is, but I have an idea.
Why don't we go up here to the back?
So,
Pictures over there.
yeah, we'll do pictures over here.
I'll welcome up here. though.
Yeah, sure. So our first athlete is Becca Gell. Second athlete is Sarah Gell. Our third athlete is Jessica Ha. She gets the most rebounds, though, I can guarantee that. Julia Husher. Emily Lambrigger. Caitlin McManus. She gives me a hard time most of the time, most of the games. Jenna Richards. Congratulations. Sarah Sturm. And Mary Wolf. And the coaches, Alexis Husher and Jackie Gell. Huh? Oh, Todd wants to take pictures. He does not want to be in the picture. So one more round of applause for this amazing team. They did amazing. On behalf of the Village of Oak Lawn, congratulations.
Trustee, if I can just mention, one of the great things about Oak Lawn is our park district. Before I ever became the mayor or trustee, I was a commissioner on the park district. And I believe that the programs that they do for our kids is just plain phenomenal. In the time that we recognize not only the athletes, but our park districts for the programs they run for our kids. If you want to step up, we'll take a picture for the newspaper. Come on.
I'll stay behind you. Come on, squeeze it. Paul. You can see everybody slide this way.
To the left.
I'm just gonna take two real
He's
quick,
gonna
all
go
right?
first, look at him.
While I get this in the paper.
He's gonna go second. You're good?
He's talking.
Okay.
There we go.
Look at the picture.
Thank you, ladies.
Congratulations.
The certificates are in the mail. Claire promised, leave the check.
Well, we're now going to get on with our regular agenda. I'll give the parents and the kids a few minutes to leave. If they want it. They could stay, but. Yeah. All right, we'll move on. Does any public comments tonight, Madam Clerk?
Yes, we have one. Janice Bleibernick?
Hi, Janet. Hi, are you an Oak Lawn resident?
Yes.
Oh,
One resident.
Okay.
55th Court.
Move the mic back towards you. Move the mic back here.
There you go.
And I have a issue with my neighbor to the south of me at 8741 South 55th Court. He's clearly violating the fence ordinance. He's put up 10-foot 2x4s, strung lights from them, and from those 2x4s, he's put tarps. I have pictures. It's such an eyesore that when I look out my window now, all I see are these tarps. And he's put them at least 10 feet long. He's put them on the neighbor's side as well. He's put them in the corner of the yard. And it's clearly a violation of the Oak Lawn fence ordinance. So something has to be done. They has to be taken down, or something has to be done. Because it's,
Have you reported this to our property maintenance department before coming to the Board of Trustees?
no, I thought would report it here.
No, we have a property maintenance department. You can access their phone number on our website and make your complaint there, and they will send out one of our employees to see if it is a violation of the city code.
Okay, it clearly is a violation, though, so I wanted that on record here, that it
Okay.
clearly is a violation. I have the Oak Lawn Code in front of me, and it says no fence shall be higher than 6 feet. And because of this issue with this neighbor, when he first moved in, it was like a junkyard over there. It cost us upwards of $10,000 to put a fence up, so we didn't have to look at it. People were out there when he first moved in. Nothing was done about it. So I just wanted to make it public record.
Address again.
Yeah, 8741.
That's your address or the?
That's his.
Okay.
Ours is 8801.
All right, well, Tom, you'll bring it to the attention of property maintenance, and we'll deal with it.
Okay, so should I do as well?
Now, but in the future, the mayor's correct. If
Okay,
you
and
want to save yourself a trip, you can.
And I do have photos if you need them.
We'll take our own one.
Okay.
We're pretty good at this.
Okay. All right, thank
When
you.
a violation's brought to our attention, we can't be in everybody's backyard, but we do have
Right.
codes and maintenance issues, so
And
we'll look
like I
into it.
said, you know, for everything else, there was nothing we could do about it. But this is clearly an eyesore, and it's clearly a violation.
We'll look into it, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, does any trustee have any conflict of interest on anything on this agenda? Hearing none, we'll move on to approval of the regular meeting minutes 2025-06 dated March 25th, 2025. Motion, please.
So moved.
Second,
Second.
roll call.
Trustee Stalker?
Yes.
Trustee Sack?
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke?
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek?
Yes.
Trustee Mallow?
Yes.
Motion passes. New business by trustee, District 2.
Yes, I just have a couple of things. Right now, on high school is in the process of developing their field house, and so there's been some traffic diversion away from Oak Lawn High School, which is causing some traffic buildups off of Austin Avenue and 93rd Street. along with some Southwest Highway issues. The first week of the new signal has gone in, and things are moving along fairly well, but I will tell you that when school gets out, it's taking about another 20 to 25 minutes to get the traffic to clear out, and we're asking for people to have patience while we go through the first phase of the field house construction at the front end of the building. Once that's done, they will be able to divert traffic back to the front of the building to start relieving some traffic in the neighborhood. I will tell you that for the first week, we've had staff out in that area called Linwood Drive and also the surrounding neighborhoods taking a look at traffic and the flow of traffic. And I think they've done a very good job at addressing the issues that have been brought to our attention. But you have that much traffic, when school gets out, it's going to take a little bit of time to clear the neighborhood. So please be patient. And then the final thing I want to talk about is on April 3rd, about 10:15, off of 94th, 10:15 in the morning, about off of 94th in Parkside, there was a call for an armed robbery in a house. Due to the quick reaction of our police, they were on the house within minutes, and were able to track, using the technology of our own drones, the criminal. And within 45 minutes to an hour, they had the criminal completely in the prison here and charged with criminal felony breaking and entering. But the important thing that our police did is they used the technology that they invested in. After talking with Chief, the technology they invested in was due to drug seizure money. So they were able to use drug seizure money to give us good technology to get up in the air, to be able to track an individual who tried to switch the way he looked a number of times, and were able to protect our neighborhood. The house, after they caught the criminal, they found out that he did not have a weapon. They were able to travel his whole path through the neighborhoods and found out that it was a silver belt buckle that was causing a concern about it. The resident was not harmed, and the criminal was put into jail. So I just want to let our police know how great of a job they did, not just from the police side, but dispatch was able to let the police department know immediately what was going on. Our police were able to get into the neighborhood, but the bigger thing is they were able to secure Oaklawn High School, and they were able to secure St. Gerald's while they were out there trying to apprehend this criminal. So it was a full court press. All of our resources were used. Our police did a great job, and kudos to our police for the investment they made in technology. And again, thanks for securing our neighborhoods. That concludes my report.
Thank you, Alex. District 3?
Thank you, Mayor. I have no new report.
Thank you, Paul. District 4?
Thank you, Mayor. A couple things. In District 4 this Saturday morning, there's going to be the Germaising race. St. Germain's Men's Club is sponsoring I believe it's 5K run walk race. It's going to only be from about 8 a.m. to about 10 a.m. And the streets between 96th, 98th, and Trip to Kilpatrick will be those affected. So if you're out at that time, you'll see a lot of people walking and running in the street. So this is why. The other thing is, I'd be remiss with all these young people in the audience today if I didn't remind everybody again, as spring is approaching to us, please, when you're driving the cars, just slow down in the residential neighborhoods, particularly the uncontrolled intersections where there is no yield or stop signs, and it's a four-way intersection. It's extremely dangerous. A lot of accidents happen at those, so I'm going to take advantage of it. I know young people do a lot of driving in the neighborhoods, so please just slow down, but also their moms and dads and older brothers and everybody. It's just we drive too fast in our neighborhoods. That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, trustee. District 5?
Nothing at this time, thank you.
Thank you, trustee. District 6?
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. I just want to build a little bit on what Trustee Olenichek was talking about with our police department. The technology is so widespread that we've got with our police department, also from drug seizure funds, all the body-worn cameras that our officers wear, that was also paid for by them. License plate readers that have caught countless criminals and cars and vehicles, everybody going through this Oak Lawn that gets picked up by these license plate readers. These were all from funds that were seized at some point. And the technology and everything that we provide our police department with is why we're one of the best police departments you'll find anywhere around. I know a lot of you young people on social media too, we've had people show us things that are out there where they talk about what towns to stay out of when you're gonna commit crimes, and Oak Lawn is at the top of that. The comment on the one site said, when you turn a corner, there's 4 cops coming at you from 4 different corners. That's the type of police department Oak Lawn has. We're really proud of them. We give them all the funding and technology they need to be as good as they are. So I just wanted to build on what Trustee Oliniechek said. That's all I have. Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, trustee. And I've had a couple of concerns from residents, or I don't even know if they are residents, they're from the Chicago area, about privacy concerns on these readers that look at every single car that comes through our town, and it does record it. But you should know that every 30 days, those cameras and those license plates are purged. So your privacy is protected on the long term. And the police use that information in that 30-day period to stop crime. So we'll move on now to the village manager's report.
Nothing this evening.
Thank you. We'll move to the consent agenda. All items on the consent agenda are routine and brought forward at the direction of the Board of Trustees, village manager, or village committees, and will be enacted with one motion. If discussion is desired, that item will be removed from the consent agenda and considered separately. A, ordinance 25-07-10, an ordinance amending the Oak Lawn Municipal Code to create Chapter 3-2-10, implementing a municipal grocery retailer's occupational tax and municipal grocery service occupational tax. B, ordinance 25-07-11, an ordinance amending Title 8, Public Health and Sanitation, Chapter 14, recycling for multifamily structures of the Oak Lawn Village Code relative to the alternatives recycling site for multifamily structures. C, ordinance 25-07-12, an ordinance amending Title 3, Business and Licensing Regulations of the Oak Lawn Village Code relative to electronic sweepstake machines. E, Resolution 25-07-23, a resolution waiving competitive bidding and approving a proposal from Petroleum Technologies Equipment, PTE, in the amount not to exceed $133,000 for the removal of one 10,000-gallon fiberglass UST, one gasoline, and all related piping, accessories, and dispensaries, as well as the removal of the above-ground filling station and canopy at the Village Hall fuel station, and for potential environmental remediations. F, Resolution 25-07-24, a resolution approving 7 change orders in the net aggregation amount of $23,397.03 for work related to the Oak Lawn Regional Water System, RWS Water Transmission Main Bid Package Number 7B. G, Resolution 25-07-25, a resolution approving the closure of 95th Street, authorizing the submission of a permit request to the Illinois Department of Transportation and accepting certain related liabilities for the 2025 4th of July parade.
Motion to approve.
Second?
Second.
Discussion? Hearing none, we'll take a vote.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Trustee Sack.
Yes.
Trustee Pembroke.
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Yes.
Trustee Mallow.
Yes.
Motion passes. Village clerk's report.
Mayor, is there a date for the parade?
I think it's
The 28th,
28th, July 28th?
June 28th,
June 28th, I'm sorry.
Saturday.
July would be a little late.
Yeah. June 28th, Saturday.
Okay.
We have disbursement resolution number 2025-07D dated April 8th, 2025, in the amount of $13,085,005.12.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Second.
Roll call.
Trustee Stalker.
Yes.
Trustee Sack.
Yes?
Trustee Pembroke.
Yes.
Trustee Oliniechek.
Yes.
Trustee Mallow.
Yes.
Motion approves. Pay the bills, Madam Clerk. All right, I have a mayoral proclamation for Arbor Day in Oak Lawn. Whereas in 1872, the Nebraska Board of Agriculture established a special day to be set aside for planting trees. And whereas Arbor Day is now observed throughout the nation and the world, and whereas trees are renewable sources giving us paper, wood for our homes, fuel for our fires, and countless other wood products, and whereas trees in the village increase property values, enhance the economic vitality of our business areas, and beautify our community, I now proclaim by the Illinois president of the village, no, let me repeat that. Now therefore, be it proclaimed by the village president of the Village of Oak Lawn, Cook County, Illinois, in the exercise of its home rule powers, states that the following: the village hereby recognizes April 25th, 2025 as Arbor Day in Oak Lawn. This mayoral proclamation shall be in full force effective April 8th, 2025. And I'd like to just comment on our hometown heroes, the banners that you see on our poles along 95th Street, recognizing the men and women who have served this country in the military. This program has been a huge success. The flags run from Pulaski Avenue to Harlem, and we've had so much interest in this program. We are now installing flags down Cicero Avenue. So if you have a family member, uncle, an aunt, that has served this military, please feel free to explore the possibility of getting a banner put on our poles. The front desk can give you the details. Those banners will hang for 2 years. When they come down, they will be returned to the family. So, again, contact the front desk if you're interested in getting a banner, and they'll provide you with the information. With that, I'll take a motion for adjournment.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Anybody opposed? I didn't think so. We're adjourned. Thanks for coming out, everybody.